Hello and welcome. This is the Hawaiian Shirt Professor. In this example, I want to walk you through the 5 clicks of InDesign. If you didn't know, there's actually 5 ways to select type or click within a text box in Adobe InDesign CC, and a few of them farther back like CS and different ones there and there. So to start this out, I want to make a text box. So I'm going to use T for type and click and drag. Since I'm more concerned with selecting type, I'm just going to use my ever favorite Control click and fill with placeholder text. That gives me a great amount of dummy type, which is the old-fashioned saying lorem ipsum in the design arena. All right, so let's start with step 1, or a single click within my type tool. If I just single click, it just places my cursor anywhere within the type area. No big deal, the single click is pretty simple. Now if I double click, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, it'll select an individual word. Once again, 1 and 2 are pretty simple. If I select, or if I triple click 1, 2, 3, it'll select the entire line of text. It doesn't matter if your text box is small or big. If I go back to the type key, T for type, 1, 2, 3, there we go. I can select the entire line. Now 4 gets to be a little more fun. So if I'm inside this type area and I quadruple click 1, 2, 3, 4, the quadruple clicking, or clicking 4 times, will select the entire paragraph of type. Now how do we know it's a paragraph? We can see that. If I turn on my invisibles, which is Command Option I on the Macintosh, I get what is called a pilcrow. And the pilcrow tells InDesign this is the end of a paragraph. So when I quadruple click 1, 2, 3, 4, it selects from the end of the last pilcrow, we'll come back here, to the end of this pilcrow. Now also be aware of this. This is what's called a hard return. If I take out and I add a what's called a soft return or a shift return key, that's not the end of the paragraph. So if I quadruple click now, 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll select both paragraphs because this is not technically the end. This is what's called a soft paragraph and not a hard paragraph, or a soft return versus a hard return. And yet, if I go back, and it's a lot of movement on my screen. I'm going to zoom out just so I can see where I'm working here. Cool. So once again, now that I have the pilcrow here, 1, 2, 3, 4 will select top to bottom. The last one, or the 5 click method, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is essentially selecting all of the type. Do I really use this one that much? No. Why? Because I have the shortcut key Command A, or select all. But once again, that is an option for you as well.